This conference will now be recorded.
What's going on, everybody out there, Implodian Nation, those who are playing Michigan Junior Chess Arena? Remember to sign up. Make sure that you guys register for the Michigan Team Arena. What this is going to be team tournaments. It's going to be 8 to 10 teams. Each team has their own unique logo and nickname, and there's going to be prizes available at the end of the tournament. So what that is it's your best four players versus the other person's best four players. And on Sunday at 2:30 p.m., there's going to be Monday at 2:30 p.m., there's going to be a draft. And that draft is how we decide who makes the team. Now, who picks the team is the 8 lowest rated chess players in the draft. They are going to be the general managers, and they will pick their teams first round, second round, and third round, just like it would be an NFL draft or NBA draft. Same thing. And then there's going to be two divisions, the East Division, the West Division. No team from the East and West will play each other until they get to the finals. So two teams from each division will make the playoffs, and then it's going to be the best from the East playing the best from the West, and that's going to be how that tournament is going to go. You will play a 30-minute game in your match, plus a 5-minute game with 2-second increments. So there's two different leagues: 5-minute chess team chess league, and their 30-minute team chess league too. It's going to be so much fun. Live commentary, and the draft will be live as well on Implodian's YouTube channel. Also, it will be live on the Michigan Chess Association YouTube on Facebook and Implodian Chess Facebook page as well. Now, today we have one of the top Implodians. I mean, we know her from Chess Kid as Whispering Stranger, and now she's on Lead Chess as the Circus Master, Nurayda Albeez. Thanks for joining us, Nurayda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Um, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy since you're not in school and I know the coronavirus is affecting everyone. And what have you been up to?
We don't stop. We're at home. I've been playing the chess tournaments almost every other day. Chess puzzles, reading some books, playing in the basement.
Yeah. Okay. Is this is the best time to actually get better at chess when you don't have nothing else to do and you get to do what you want to do. Now, I thought that these interviews are going to be quick. I don't believe these interviews are not going to last more than 30 minutes. And everybody who's watching out there, we're going to continue to give you these interviews with these talented young kids because they're at home, right? And so every week I'm gonna do an extra interview, one or two interviews every week, and we're going to go over a game. So we're going to break down one of the best games that Circus Master played against Wolf 2008, which is Cal Vanderhook, actually, from the Roper School. And Wolf 2008 has won many of the championships, Lead Chess championships. But one of the first Lead Chess tournaments that Circus Master Narrator you played in, you actually won the championship here in this round. And one of your best games in this tournament was against Wolf 2008. So we're going to look at this game here. And here, you are white here, and he is black. And I will say that you come into this tournament as a 1700 player. Now you're, I believe, an 1800 player on Lead Chess. And Cal is like around 1900, so a little bit higher. But here you play here D4, and you're playing the more popular London system here. And in here, Cal plays C5, which is not one of the most popular moves. But he's playing one of the best lines that you can play against the London system is this version. And when you play Knight C3, this is, I believe, a playable version against this way to play as black. If you still want to keep the nature of the London system. So he takes here, and then he plays Queen A5, and he attacks this pawn out. Now, Narita, were you worried about the weakness of this pawn at all?
No, I really wasn't because I knew worst case I could protect it.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is like, I mean, black is supposed to put pressure on a double pawn, but these double pawns can be defended pretty well. So it's
And
more so about the control over the center. Hmm.
um, development wise, even if I gave the pawn away, I don't think I would be in a very bad position.
Ah, right, right. I kind of agree with that too. So you play queen d2, d6, knight f3. You guys are just developing normally. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Put the bishop, pawn on c5, queen on a5, pressuring the center. You castle, and then you have this development lead here. And here you immediately take advantage of the open file that the double pawns give you. So guys, remember, double pawns are not bad. Double pawns are not good. Double pawns are different. The positives of having a double pawn is that you can use an open file on the side of it, right? The positives of having double pawns is that gives you more square control, d3 and b3, b4 and d4. The negatives of double pawn is that they're not flexible. The c pawn cannot move, and that means if the c pawn can't move, then it's really not going to be a factor in this game. And also, one of the pawns could be vulnerable, and it's usually a lead pawn. So here, Cal would like to play knight on b5, maybe with the queen attacking this pawn here, or maybe the knight on d5. But first, he has to stop the double pawn from moving in order to keep it, to make it a target. So I believe the file that you have is more important in this position than it is than these double pawns being a weakness. All right, so you were planning to play rook b5 here, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
And so,
I, I was planning on playing rook b5 or bishop to e4.
oh, okay. Yeah, actually, you know what? I like that bishop e4 move. I like this move actually, because it did put a lot of pressure on this pawn here. And then I really don't want to play rook a7, even though I might have to, because the rook is so awkward there. Then I could play b5 maybe. But here he goes knight c6. And then here you play h3. And this is also a pretty good move, Nurayda, because I don't believe that he can't go bishop here because, oh, actually he can go bishop here because he yes, the bishop takes c3. Hmm. So that is possible. He plays f5, you go bishop d5, check, which I
Mhm.
actually thought was a good move too, because e6 leaves the d6 pawn weak.
Yeah. I mean,
And then bishop c4, and then he goes bishop e5, and you go back to d5, putting pressure on the bishop on that diagonal, and now this is pinned. And then here you take, but when you take here, you give up the c3 pawn. Did you do this on purpose or?
um, I knew that that was gonna come. But that, to be honest, that was an accident. The thing was, I wasn't very worried about giving the rook away because I had a very good diagonal. My bishop had a very good diagonal, and I also got the bishop off of that square, which gave me the the diagonal that the bishop used to have.
Right.
So it was an accident, but it didn't it wasn't too bad for me.
Yeah, it doesn't. I agree with everything you said there. Okay, so after bishop takes c3, queen d3, bishop takes here, and then take here. Now, what are you thinking here? Like, is your
No,
I mean, I know you want to get to this diagonal, but what is your plan at this point?
I think I took a lot of time in these few moves because
Hmm.
I wanted to execute this pretty well. Now what I wasn't sure about was if I should go bishop to e5 or put my knight there. Um, and I believe that I took the knight on c6. Um, and the thing was, I after bishop takes, knight c6, and bishop takes, I was confused about bishop to e5 because after bishop to e5 check, the king moves over, and then I have maybe queen to b3, and then they're just gonna go c4. So after I of course realized this after playing bishop takes knight c6. I'd already played that, and after that, I believe I ended up playing knight to e5 after queen to b3.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, for sure, knight e5 probably was the most accurate move because it doesn't look like I could take this knight for one, right?
Yeah.
Plus, you're putting more pressure on this diagonal. The bishop is hanging. This looks like a knockout blow, really. But here you go, bishop takes c6. And now Wolf 2008 is coming back here after bishop takes, and then you go knight to e5 now, and then queen b3, and then there's a c4 move. But then here, he pushes, and that takes away his, I mean, he had this diagonal covered, but now you get to move your queen back to b3, and that helped you in the game.
Yeah. At this point, I don't think I was very worried about his extra rook. But not playing knight to e5 when I was supposed to, that I think hurt me, because that was definitely an advantage for me. And his rook for bishop for rook trade, that wouldn't really matter as much.
Yeah. Okay.
Him
Here he put,
him pushing the c pawn, that really helped me out.
Yeah, definitely did, because now the queen has all kind of activity. You can even go to e6. There's a knight f7 move. Like there's a lot of things here. Here you do play knight f7. Now here he makes the move king to g7 instead of the move king to g8. Now king g8, I understand why he didn't want to play this, because there is a discovery, but that is the only way that he could have survived, is by playing this move, even though you're still winning in this position too.
When I had actually analyzed this game, I looked at rook takes knight f7, and then queen takes.
Oh,
But
okay. So let's look at that. Yeah. Okay. So here, queen takes.
yeah, because I thought maybe there was a way he could escape from it. And there really wasn't. And I couldn't really find the move with the computer.
Well,
So
I mean, you're threatening bishop to e5. Could he not play b4 to cover the e5 square? Or actually, you can just play queen e6
yeah,
and
I mean,
still, yeah, hit the rook and cover this. Wow.
yeah, and if he goes rook to c5, maybe we could go check. And
Yeah. So what I was talking about, for those of you who guys are watching, so if we play b4 just to stop bishop to e5, queen e6 threatens the rook, plus bishop is coming to e5. So that's the thing. Also, you might even be able, but then he has rook to, hold on.
rook to
But then he
c5
has a rook here, and then I guess we have this. So this just looks bad all the way around, right? Yeah. So that didn't happen. What happened is he went king to g7, and then he was forced to go back to g8 this way. And then you did what?
I went knight to h6, mate.
Knight to h6, the bishop and knight checkmate. Ooh, this shows you that material imbalance is only an imbalance even if you're down a rook or exchange. Just make sure that you take the pieces that you do have and make them work together as a team. The queen covers this diagonal, bishop covers this diagonal, and the knight is on h6 to finish the job. This was a beautiful victory over the highest player, and also you won this tournament outright first place, and you were the champion on this day. And so this was a really good game. thanks for showing us this game, Circus Master. Whispering Stranger, she's more famous for Whispering Stranger on Chess Kid, but Circus Master is a new username. And now we're going to get to the fun part of the interview. We did the chess, of course, that's fun, but we're going to do the rapid fire questions so some of the kids out there can know more about you. This is Circus Master, Whispering Stranger, and also Nurayda Albeez from Troy Baker Middle School.
Yep.
And we're going to start our questions here. So we pull up, get rid of the board, and here we go. You ready? So you got 60 seconds to answer all these questions.
Okay.
Or 60 seconds to answer all of them total, okay?
How many are there?
There's like, I don't know. We're just gonna keep asking them until the seconds are over.
Good luck, Nurayda.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Worst food?
Pizza.
Stinkiest smell?
Feet.
Prettiest color? Best spot for a vacation?
Florida.
Best flavor of gum?
Bubblegum.
Brand of clothing you love?
Nike.
Favorite animal?
Kangaroo.
Least favorite bug?
Spider.
Best color in the rainbow?
Red.
Top burger joint in town?
McDonald's.
Who makes the best French fries?
Burger King.
What's 100 minus 50?
50.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
Best age?
1.
Favorite professional sports team?
Detroit Pistons.
Best topping for ice cream?
Sprinkles.
Camping or hiking?
Hiking.
Left or right?
Right.
Up or down?
Up.
Stop or go?
Go.
Hiccup or burp?
Pick up.
Stubbing your toe or biting your cheek?
Stubbing your toe.
Fly in the mouth or fly in your eye?
Fly in your eye.
Hopping on one foot or standing on your head?
Hopping on one foot.
All right, yay! We completed the rapid fire questions with the Circus Master, Whispering Stranger, Nurayda Albeez. Thank you for joining us here at Implodian Chess and the Michigan Junior Team Arena. Thanks for playing in those. She will be hopefully be one of the top draft picks in the Michigan Team Arena coming up as well. I know you will be one of the top draft picks for sure. So we're looking forward to that. Thank you for joining us again, Nurayda, in this interview. Appreciate it. Okay.
Yep, see you.
See you later.